LG, I left that team, boy. That team was on air, boy. All I
But you
can, boy, can.
hold on. But I think I might live stream soon. You have your voice set to share? Yeah, if it's set to share. Go No, go to party settings on PS4. Once you click that, go where it say allow your voice to be shared. No, allow your voice to be shared and click always allow. Oh, okay. Why you leave the team though? I thought
Why I live?
yeah.
Boy, nigga only talking about the game, boy. Sticky don't be online, you know. At all, boy. This nigga never online, boy.
Slicky's a man with a job, but when he ain't doing nothing, he's be
Alright
online.
then. So I ain't get it then.
What a job?
So I trying to say, boy.
I mean, yeah, but
And when I did play with Sticky, boy, Sticky is like, he's saying I pick your boy over him. I say like, what? I say, boy, what you talking about, boy?
what you mean?
When your boy is explaining it, it's like, boy, I explaining it. The boy who explain it better than Sticky. Sticky saying something. I bet you me, Ken, and Big would say the same thing, mate. Sticky explanation was sucky. Your boy explain it straight out.
But he did he? But they explained the same thing, right?
Boy, they did not, boy. Boy, yeah, alright then. Hold on, let me see if any of them online.
You don't have to talk to them. What he was explaining.
I don't know. I don't know what Sticky is explaining now, but Sticky, then he's talking about uplink. How to play uplink. This nigga explain how to play uplink straight and direct, where they spawning everywhere. Hey, Sticky just is, well, I know, way.
Alright, Lexi, I could talk now.
Go on, man.
Yeah, when I talk, don't butt in, cause I know you can try butt in when I say something. First of all, you have the wrong mindset, honestly. Right? Let me explain that. I was just like you. I thought everything was about just killing everything, gun skill, just being a straight slayer, right? I ain't saying you strictly just a slayer who just want kill hard. That I ain't saying that. I am saying you can't have that mindset. You can't be like, okay, let's say for instance, Ken is the main OBJ player on the team, right? You can't say, okay, Ken is the OBJ player. He have to get in hill. I ain't saying you ain't doing it. I just explaining. I don't care if you's a Slay, I don't care if you's OBJ, I don't care if you support. Everybody have to get in the hill at some certain point and take over the hill. Someone have to rotate. Y'all gotta rotate on time. I don't know who's running AR. When y'all scrimmage, I saw you running AR. Y'all wasn't rotating because we had spawns a lot. And hard point,
What do you mean that game we played?
yeah, in hard point, it ain't about running around killing. It's about who hold the hill and who hold spawns. It's called respawn for a reason. Whoever controls the spawn wins. That's why Optic's so good in respawn because they have 4 slayers and a good OBJ player who was a former slayer. He was a slayer. He was a slayer, but he's the most versatile player in Call of Duty because he good at OBJ. They only winning because of Karma, believe it or not. That's why they pick him up. Now S&D, I just beat you 3 times in S&D. First of all, you pushing the wrong things. You thinking about just killing, pushing me, trying to get a gunfight. I killing you every time because of it. Everything you do wrong, I don't read that. Some things I deliberately do just so I could teach myself what not to push, from what to push, when to challenge, from when to challenge. Like when I call in that HC, I know you're gonna look for my body on Redwood. I just I just drive it around just to see.
I can hear you. I hear you. I was like,
I know you
wow,
sound
he call
horrid.
us a.
If it's a
No,
1v1,
not
of course
really.
you could
Not
come and
not
kill me.
sound hardened, but I mean like when you deploy that ACXD, I was saying in my head, no way, this nigga deployed that too quick. I
Yeah,
mean, your body
exactly. That
still in
was
the
easy to
open.
read. I still in the spawn. My point
That's like,
exactly. That's a dumb play. I did that
what?
deliberately, but just to show you
And
something,
of
and so
course,
I
and
could
of
show
course, I
myself
dodge your
something.
ACXD. I hear your ACXD from far, so it's like, oh, he drive it to B, and I say,
Who
ready
ain't
on A.
who ain't gonna hit
And then
HC in a 1v1? You ain't supposed to use it in a
for
1v1
real.
unless the bomb down.
And then after you bring it back to A, I was like, I was behind the tree, so I could let it go past before I go to your body. I already know where your body was.
Yeah,
Judging
exactly.
by the time you, judging by the time you deployed it,
Mhm.
I was saying, yeah, your body couldn't be more than a 7 second walk. Couldn't been more than that.
Alright, let me finish. Yeah, but in S&D, you just is pushing the wrong things. like I say, you challenging the wrong things at the wrong time, playing the wrong place, and being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and other stuff. That's why I was just beating you in S&D. Free. First of all, I want to tell you, free falls don't mean nothing, cause there's a
I know
radar
it
on the
doesn't
map.
mean that. I just want to challenge your gunfights.
Yeah, I understand that. But another thing in uplink now, uplink it's basically spawns. Honestly, if you could have the one or two ARs controlling a power position on a map, the subs have to play the OBJ. ARs should never play OBJ. I ain't saying that they should actually like literally never play OBJ. They still can have to play it at some point. But on a team, everybody have to be able to grab the ball and score the ball at any given point. Cause the OBJ player could die, but they might have two down, and you just pick up the ball, and take advantage of that. You can't just pre-aim the spawn, cause you're giving them more time to spawn. In uplink, you only can spawn at 3 points. You either can spawn on the left, or you can spawn on the right, or you can spawn in the back. It's 3 lanes to each map. Once everybody watch a lane, you good. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to push nothing. No,
Hey,
that's just
what we
basic
say
game.
on uplink? Alright, then again, never said an uplink. And how it was? And your boy explained it, he explained it the same way, and he explained how to make them spawn certain places.
Yeah, if you want to
Meaning,
make
like
the,
when you
like
get,
on evac for instance, say on glass, right? You spawn on the other side, but they spawn in near glass area. You on top glass. Once you control top glass and pillars, they can spawn grass, right? You want them spawn grass. You don't want them spawn close to the glass side. No. If you take control of glass, they can spawn all the way over grass. The only option is to go through dark, through middle to glass, right? But your teammates spawning now. All they gotta do is sit mid map and kill them all. That's all they gotta do. That's all they gotta do. If you make them spawn their glass side, they could just challenge the gun. They could challenge the AR who top AC, and then once they kill him, power position gone. They regain. They spawn. Another thing too, if they just keep getting points constantly, don't fight back for spawn. Just run straight mid map, grab the ball, wrap it all the way around. Once you get 1 point, they can be aware of that, and they can be like, okay, they're in our spawn. And then now it's just a mind game now. It's all it is. This game is think every sport, everything, anything with competitive is just thinking, but it ain't about
wait,
gun skill. But another thing too, like I say, I was just like you. I was like that arrogant guy. I was always the best on the team until I played someone good. Until I meet some good
I
people
already
who
heard about your story, boy. When you thought you was good and you was going negative, boy. I already heard about that, boy.
I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I play good people who was just mashing me, and then that caused my confidence drop. And then I playing with a group of guys where I
Right,
ain't I ain't the best
right.
on the team.
When we
I act
playing on a team, we used to play good, cause me can big on a lot of playing up the bar, but we used playing teams with rank 300 and lower. We play a couple teams with rank 300 and lower in UMG. We almost wait, when I say we almost win, wait, we lost like all three our games with them same ranks, 300 and lower, 5 to 6 in search, boy. Every time, man. And you know how we lost? The
oh
same thing happened. Ken, something wrong with Ken game and his CD came out. So we lost 2 rounds back to back. Then my internet started freaking out. Then we lost for the next game. Then we lost another 2 rounds back to back. Then the last one, our player was just, he wasn't up the par.
yeah,
Because me, Ken, and Big was holding all three of them.
my
We have one
controller
doing.
messed up
He
too.
just had me just now, collision. He's our strongest, well, he's the strongest AR person I ever see, man. This me and Gun is the MA who won versus all the time, man.
Oh, so y'all want scrim tonight?
Oh, yeah, if we have collision, he's our strongest AR player.
All right then. Last thing I want to say, boy. When you doing bad and you going negative, like you can't bash your teammates because they ain't holding your controller, you know. I mean, they could probably be somewhere on the map where they ain't supposed to be, or watching a certain lane what can cost you die and cost you guys lose spawn. But to be a good teammate, you can't blame teammates because that making them make them want to play less. To be a good teammate, you gotta bring up your teammate. If they get a good kill, a 2 piece, yo, good 2 piece, good work. Let's keep doing that. Push up, little things. Be an in game leader. Like, You know, if you know someone else on the other team of a ACXD, be like, yo, don't forget to put on flag. Okay, he over there, don't push that. Okay, he weak, let's
But
push him
you
together, let's
y'all is
get
wear
that
flag
trade.
jacket.
Yeah, you have to wear a flak jacket at certain points. You have to make a class for every situation. If you know you go in a certain spot with people like the need stuff, put on flak and talks. Put on flak and talk just in case they want to push that and stun that. If you know people like the rush B bomb on breach, just nade it back, flash it, and you wear talk and flak, and you good. Just win the gunfights. Don't challenge the guy top green. Let a sniper pick him off. Stuff like that. It's the little things, but the little things like telling your teammates, "Good work. Don't push that. Let's go over here together." Things like that. But that's what is win this game, but not even just the game, but sports in general. But that's why good teams who win in championships and winning games where they at now. But it's the little things will count. But if you go on any pro team, Call of Duty pro team, football, I don't care what it is. Even though they good, right? They can be cocky at times and be like, yeah, they bad, but they don't really mean that. That's just being competitive, having a competitive trash talk. But when you just like bashing your teammates for nothing or leaving the game, like doing bad, like those kind of stuff, you can't be doing that. Or saying, oh, I go on positive, I go on double positive, I get like 40 kills, 3 minutes in hell, and y'all ain't doing nothing. You can't say that. But it's a team, but you want a team for a reason. But ain't no I in team. But everybody have a job to do. But you mature. You just your only problem is that arrogance. But I gotta go. But if you don't, if that ain't gone, you ain't gonna get no better. But you might get better in gun skill, cause that you playing over time. But like thinking wise, your mind can be clogged on being focused on killing too much. That's why you ain't gonna grow as a player, babe. And anything, it ain't not just gaming, in life in general. That's all I have to say. Think about that.